This is my friend Jordan. And this is Jordan before she lost 130 pounds. Ever since I found out about her transformation, I have wondered a lot about her life back then, especially how she ate. So in the spirit of getting to know my friend better, I decided for one day to put my gym shoes away, delete my food tracking app, and live like she did before she lost the weight. I have no idea how many calories I'll eat today, but I do know Jordan is going to tell me exactly what to eat. It was time to begin my journey of eating like I'm 300 pounds. And because Jordan was in college when she was at her peak weight, I not only want to eat like her today, but I also want to structure my day as if I was still in college. So just like most college students, we are going to get the day started with some coffee. Jordan's coffee order.
I used to get double doubles, which if you are Canadian, you know basically means 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Even though I have been to Starbucks many times in my life, I have never ordered this before. Even with the 2 sugars, like, it's not very sweet. Definitely not sweet enough for me. Now, her breakfast order, she told me
Would never just have one thing. Always had to have in 2s.
and that is not just with breakfast, but that is with everything. So I not only have 2 of these, but these are items I have actually never ordered from Starbucks. And that is bagels. Got some cream cheese. I haven't had a bagel in a really long time. Now, the bagels for breakfast kind of surprised me because the Jordan I know still loves her bagels. So it was fun to discover she did back then too. Oh yeah, I forgot how good bagels were. I can absolutely see why she would get this every single day. Because I've only known Jordan since her weight loss, I have also only known her as being vegan. And so now when she gets bagels, she gets it with an avocado spread. So I figured we could give that a try. I have a feeling this is absolutely going to ruin it. Okay, I was expecting to hate that. That's actually really good. All right, bagel number 2. Jordan said that she would eat 1 bagel before she would get to class and then the second bagel when she actually got to class. She said it was because she didn't want others to judge her. Discovering this about Jordan has made me even more motivated to finish the day. But she told me I'm not allowed to drink any water. And this little curveball has made me pretty nervous. I may not make it through the day. To put this in perspective, I normally drink at least a gallon of water a day. I've got half a bagel left, but I am officially out of coffee, so I will be right back. Diet Pepsi, delicious. And in the spirit of being a college student, I am going to sit here and do some journaling. Between the bagel and the writing, this breakfast was bringing me a lot more joy than I was expecting it to. So I was pretty sad when I got to the last bite. But I was feeling pretty good until I started drinking the Diet Pepsi, and now I feel very full. I do have some time before like the next big meal. So just like most college students, including myself, after class, you go to work. Jordan told me at her job she had an endless supply to snacks and her go-to was Oreos or cookies of any type.
I was a cookie bitch.
And she didn't tell me how many Oreos she would eat, but I also love Oreos, so I'm just gonna eat to my heart's content. Even though Oreos are Milk's favorite cookie, we have Diet Pepsi. I know this is why me and Jordan are best friends. It's our love for Oreos.
How you doing? You still think you're gonna be able to make it through?
I mean, I think so. I think what I'm struggling with right now is knowing I'm not gonna be able to go to the gym. But we'll get to that later.
Well, I'll help you out a little bit.
Thanks, babe.
Good luck.
So good. The most ironic part about this is that as I'm eating these Oreos, I'm actually writing a client meal plan. It's almost 2 o'clock. I was not keeping count. I'm pretty sure I ate 9 Oreos.
I'll help you out a little bit.
It's time to go on a work break snack run.
And I would go either get a muffin or a donut or both, and it was either 2 donuts, 2 muffins, or 1 of each.
Work break snacks have officially been secured. In this bag are 2 more reasons why Jordan and I are BFFs, because we share the same love for donuts. And because she's vegan now, I decided to try out her favorites. We have a chocolate sprinkled donut. Donut topless donuts are so good. Jordan loves cake donuts, and cake donuts aren't necessarily my favorite, but donut topless kills it every time. It just like melts in your mouth. I am actually very sad that this chocolate one is now officially over. I think this is Diet Pepsi number 4. Okay, the second one is my absolute favorite in the entire world, and it's cute because she's from Canada and it's absolutely on theme. This is a maple sprinkle. This was my first time ever trying a vegan maple donut, and I was so incredibly impressed by it. This one I could eat every single day of my life. I'm gonna take one more bite of the maple donut, and I'm gonna save the other half for later because I just want to savor it. Oh, so good. I'm actually feeling really good. I'm very energized. All I can think about is going to the gym, but Jordan told me that she never went to the gym before she started losing weight.
I had never signed up for a gym in my life. I had never been even in a gym.
But I am allowed to get some steps in. And because it was 90 degrees outside, I decided to take my steps indoors, but between the water and the weights for sale, I was way too tempted. So I headed back to the car to finish my maple donut instead. I'm very sad that this is over. I haven't had this much diet soda in a very long time. All right, so it's about 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go get one of Jordan's go-to meals. My mouth is so dry. All I can think about is water. Could I get a Coke Zero?
Coke Zero?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Jordan said she would get an obnoxious amount of pasta. I don't really like pasta, so any amount is obnoxious to me. Even though I'm not a pasta girl, after all the sugar I'd had that day, the saltiness of everything was most welcome. So I continued into my pasta journey, and after I'd gotten about 2/3 of the way, I started to feel it. Update. I'm getting really full. Last bite. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I'm starting to have like that come down with the sugar crash. So I decided it was time to head home and put on some comfy sweats and read my book. Highly recommend, by the way. I wasn't sure what number of Diet Pepsis I was on, but even with all the caffeine, I was getting really tired. So I had a couple of Oreos, but after another 10 minutes of reading, I looked over at Apollo and figured he had the right idea.
Hey,
Oh, that pasta made me tired.
how you doing?
I'm really thirsty.
Do you still have more food left?
Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Even though I could have hibernated until morning, I pivoted over to one of Jordan's favorite candies and waited until my tongue was a sufficient amount of purple to place the order for dinner. I knew I'd have some time to kill before it arrived, so I turned on one of mine and Jordan's favorite shows.
Are you watching Jersey Shore?
What else would you watch in college?
2 episodes and 2 blow pops later, dinner had arrived. I was not hungry, but smelling it woke something up in me. So Jordan said that she would always get pizza. I opted for a Hawaiian pizza. At this point, I have no idea how many cans of Pepsi I have had, but definitely way more than one person should drink in a day. I'm actually really amped that one of Jordan's meals is pizza because California Pizza Kitchen, so good. Thin crust pizza is the best. I think it doesn't matter how full you are, there's always room for pizza, especially Hawaiian. I mean, the pineapple's good. And this pizza really is good. So I've eaten half-ish of it. I've left the bits of the crust. I mean, it's a little bit burnt. Graceful. In addition to pizza, Jordan also did a dessert. I told you she is my spirit twin, so I'll be right back. I have not had one of these in such a long time. Oh yeah, I can definitely see why she ate these. These are good. But the best part about these is not the top, it's the bottom. If you know, you know. But what I don't remember is how many of these she would eat. So let me ask her really quick. How many of the drumstick ice creams did you eat? Until we hear back from her. It really is so good. Until I hear back from her, I'm gonna keep working on the pizza. This has been so much fun. It's like one of the best cheat days I've had in a long time. And I would describe my fullness as like Christmas Day, Christmas dinner, like full. Like I've been eating good all day. Could I eat more? Yes. Should I? The fitness girl in me is telling me no. Ooh, let's see what Jordan said. I was not expecting her to say that. She would have the entire box. There's 4 of these in here. I mean, I can eat some ice cream, but 3 more of these? Absolutely no way. And it was in this exact moment I found the answer I was looking for. The next day, before I put my gym shoes back on, I was going to step on the scale, but ultimately knew that number didn't matter. Because even though I may have gained some temporary weight, the most important thing I gained was this. When Jordan had told me she didn't lose weight for more confidence,
Even when I was larger, like I was a very confident person. I was very motivated by my health. I was super concerned for my well-being.
it helped me realize I didn't need to eat like her to get to know her better. Because my beautiful and confident friend had always been the same. Because what truly makes Jordan Jordan has never changed. But as for me, well, something inside me did change forever. And that is my love for Diet Pepsi.